I lost 180 pounds on a meat-focused way of eating, and here's what I ate today. Good morning. Look at my new shirt. Well, not new. This is one I ordered a while back. Ain't that fun? It's got a little, gingerbread house. It's got candy canes on the sleeves. I'm pretending. It's December. It's time to wear it. So listen, it's actually not even 8 o'clock. It's 7:52. I'm not eating. But I have a meeting at 11. So I thought, well, let me just come out because I will microwave my food and eat it during the meeting. So today's the last day of having the, it is the rest of the cabbage, the fried cabbage, and the, and the ground or the beef burger, whatever it was. But our cheese today, we're gonna sneak and we're gonna eat our cheese this morning. It's called matured Gouda. I love Gouda. Was it they say Gouda is Gouda. All right, so let's give it a taste. I better not leave that in my car. Okay. I like hard cheeses. A lot. Everybody's coming in. They're looking at me in my car just jibber-jabbering. That's all right. They know, they're used to me. Oh, took the dogs to daycare this morning. Because they haven't been in about 3 weeks. And so I was like, these babies need to go. So yeah, I got a meeting at 11. I see the doctor at 2. I'm really interested in hearing what he has to say. I kind of have things bulleted out for me to talk about. Because it's just very frustrating that I can't keep, that I'm obsessing over food whenever I can't get it off my brain. Yeah. That is the reason why I'm also going to clean up my diet. We've talked about that before in the past when I'm meat dependent. My brain does not focus on food as much. However, at that time, I was able to shop. So I don't know how it'll be. So I'm really excited to talk to him and see, what he has to say. He may say nothing, or he may say something. I have no idea, but I'm genuinely, let me just do this last bite. Hang on. There we go. I'm genuinely excited to hear what he has to say and, and just talk to him. He may think, girl, you're fine. Just suck it up and deal with it. And then I'll just do that. Or he may think something else, Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know, how it's going to go down. But, I'll tell you when it's over. I'll update you and see tell you what we talk about. So, all right. Well, I better get in there. Everybody's walking in. My boss is so funny. I called her to tell her that I was slipping out at 2 and slipping back. And she said, she picked up the phone, was like, well, just who I'm glad you called. I need to talk to you. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, go ahead. She's like, no, you go ahead. So I told her I was leaving at 2 to see a doctor. And she's like, everything okay? I'm like, yeah. I was like, I'm just going to, because I am also going to talk to him about my runny nose. So anyway, so we're going to talk. So she's like, I said, okay. I said, I just wanted to let you know so you knew I was going to be slipping out and slipping back in. And then she's like, okay, well, I've wondered about moving your office to, and she said, where? Well, this building, I couldn't remember the building until she said it. The building is where the kids' residential place is. And I'm like, huh? And she's like, yeah, I just wanted to see about moving your office over there. I said, ran all them kids? She's like, yeah. I said, okay. And she's like, well, she started laughing. She's like, well, your goal is to be more flexible. So, I'm just helping you work on your goal. I'm like, she's like, I'm just kidding. I'm like, oh my gosh, she gave me a panic attack. Thinking, I can't even handle being around a bunch of adults in a building. Because it's so noisy. I'd be dying hearing all that screaming and squawking. I mean, it's great on Sundays for 1 hour, But if I had to hear that all the time, I'd die. I would just die. I'd have to have a sound machine just blaring. Anyway, so she pulled a fast one on me this morning. So, all right, love y'all, and I'm gonna get inside where it's warm. But yep, the kiddos are at daycare, so we'll pick them up after work. Bye. Well, that was a bust. So I did see the provider, and he said that he couldn't think, which I understand. He's not, he's not a psychiatrist. He couldn't think of any medications that would take care of what I was talking about. That's fine. So I am going to, of course, continue with what I was talking about. My carnivore-ish, meat-based, whatever it is, we're going to call it. But anyway, we're going to go forward with that. And then, just kind of see how things go. And whatever, we roll with the punches. And I'll go see my primary care doctor on Christmas Eve. I'll keep that appointment and have a discussion with her and see what she thinks. So the way it is, I have a primary care doctor, okay? It's my primary care. But this is also through our work. I've told y'all before, we have access to a free, there's no copay or anything. We only have to pay if they need to do something. So like they need to give me a shot for my allergies, because this is where I always come when I have my sinus infections, and he's prescribed me Singulair and other things. So all he wanted to talk about was semaglutide, and no, that's not what I'm here for. I said, will that help me with impulse control? Food. I'm like, no. I said, my problem is impulse control, food, shopping. Oh, no, I don't have a medication for that. Okay. Said, you need to see a psychiatrist. I'm like, probably so. But anyway, so yeah, so that was that. So nothing from him. Like I said, I'll see my primary care on Christmas Eve and see what she has to say. So, well, today was the last, and I'm not saying no vegetables, please understand that. I'm just saying that I need to clear out my brain, clear out all the senses and all the stuff. My food just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And so whenever I do these, cut back on the veggies, so I might still I'll buy an apple when I go to Walmart, and I'll still, have some onions with something, or dehydrated onions or dehydrated garlic, things like that. So I still will be having those items. I'm not like, I ain't doing nothing strict. I don't do anything strict, because I ain't giving up my creamies or my G-Hues or my Rayos, you know what I mean? So I'm not giving up that stuff. We're just kind of cleaning things up a little bit to downsize what I'm eating. And then, like I said, probably once I figure out how it works, like how to plug these already prepared food items, like already cooked meats, into my tracker app, I'll do some tracking. So, but now we know. So according to this fella, he said, if I have a medication in mind, he could prescribe it. But I'm like, I'd mentioned Strattera, and he's like, yeah, that will help you focus. I'm like, that's what I'm wearing the patch for. And he's like, yeah. Okay. So anyway, he really sweet doctor though. He was so eager to help, and he's just cute as a bug. I just want to pinch his cheeks, but, we just weren't on the same wavelength, and that's okay. That's okay. I will continue to see him when I need a shot, for my sinus infections. So, but now I know he's not really, up to date with, what I'm needing, which is fine. My primary care may not be either. And maybe she'll say, girl, you're going to have to go see a psychiatrist for that kind of medication. And I am on board with that too. So, I just have to find one local, not in my job. So we'll see where it goes from there. So, all right. But like I said, now we know what we know. And, we're going back to meat focused, meat heavy, meat whatever. Bye. Also, what I want to say, this is a place that makes their money through people coming in. So you pay a monthly fee. Well, I don't, the company does. And then with the monthly fee, they make their money through medications, any labs, things like that. So there's no insurance involved. So when people I know, that come here to get their medications, they're very eager to encourage somebody to take the shot and whatever. So, because, you know, like I said, that's a very economically appreciated service to some, you know, some companies, which is fine. It's just not what I'm looking for right now, because I don't want to do it long term. Look at my babies. There they are. Where's sister? Where you at? She's back there. Come here, Callie. They can't see your face, girl. She's way back there. She says, guys, I'm hidden by my... There, see her head? The babies, they went to their Disneyland today. They love daycare. They love daycare. Yeah. You have fun? Nope, no, sir. You got to stay back there. Stay back there. Nope, stay back there. He's ready to get home and eat. Where's that sister at? Callie, poke your head around here. Oh, sorry. Hi, Sam. Mwah. They just love daycare. But yeah, Callie's back in there too. See, there she is. There's that girl. Hi, girl. Let's see. Hey, sis. Baxter, come here. Baxter, right back here. There they are. There's the babies. Hi. Hi, Bax. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Buffer. Let's see. You look, there they are. All right. I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, it's supper time, leopard time. I did good as far as eating. Like, I didn't have anything, you know, I didn't feel like an urge to eat anything bad today. So that was a good thing. I didn't taste anything. At one point, did I taste anything today? Nope, I was good. I ate just my food. And the cheese this morning for breakfast. All right, so supper tonight. Just having a pork steak. I'm just trying to, you know, get into this. And I'm trying things out. So just a pork steak. Well, I mean, without veggies. We'll talk more about what I have. Hang on. We got to have a bite. Just seasoning on it, no sauce. For some reason, I want some yogurt. I buy Great Value, no fat, plain Greek yogurt. So there's no, it's not a flavor, it's just plain. And I do that because then I can use it like sour cream on my Southwestern stuff. So maybe one more bite. But yeah. I said to myself, I hate that liquid that gets all in your yogurt. And I said to myself, I want some yogurt. And I said, well, all right. And tonight we're having our Elvis. This is banana, keto chow, or chocolate and peanut butter keto chow. Mixed together in my cream. I better take another bite. Hang on. Listen, this is what we're going to do. I thought it'd be kind of funny. I'm going to try it. I don't know if it'll work, and I promise I won't do it too long. I'm going to play my video game a few minutes, and I want to show you all what it's like. So I'm going to try to do this, get this settled, and get things ready so that way you can kind of watch me play. So hang on. Now, obviously, we can't do this very long. Oh, I need the volume up. Hang on. I'm trying to sit still. But y'all know I'm like a little kid. I can't sit still. Oh, I should have waited until it was up. But we're going to see what adventure my little Aloy is her name. What is my quest? I have to go to the location that this fella told me about. Now I know this ain't like what you see. I better quit talking.
I get her both. I like it. Look.
Had a little fight there, didn't we? They're thugs, and we had to beat them. The girl said she wanted to take my bow. Did you hear that? I'm trying to look for some of those machines that so when you heal, you got to get something to help you heal. Looking for something exciting. We're going to go fight wait a minute. I need some more healing stuff. Hope that wasn't healing. Sorry. We're going to go have a fight with the machines. You can see what that looks like. Kick this hiney. Oh, now they're after me. Look at the red. When they turn red, those red lights, that means they want to get you. So, kicking my hiney. The machines took over the world. And then, this could happen with AI. The machines took over the world because they were living off of humans. Like the fuel of them was like plants and animals. So that's what this game is about. As if machines took over the world, and they could even make more machines. So now, after that, I need to go on and get some stuff. So let's see what kind of machine that is. Oh boy, that's a big one. We're going to fight him with our fire, and we're going to see if we can do it. And then I'll let y'all go. You just hang them horses. Oh, wait. No, if there's more than one, I can make one be my friend and do the fighting for me. Let's see. Oh, yeah. All right. Hang on. Let's see if we can make him do our fighting for us, because we have this thing. But we gotta be sneaky. Sneaky. Okay. Watch. We're gonna override him, and he's gonna do our fighting for us. All right, now we got to run and hide, and he's gonna fight those machines. They look like deer. Oh, and there's another one of what he is. There's some big old scary looking machines. Let me just roll myself out of the way. Look at them going at it. They said, we're going to take each other down. Mine got knocked down, so I'm going to set this other one on fire and help out my fella. All right, go.
This quick.
Yeah, take him down, fella. But mine will only stay my friend for so long. So I gotta loot this one and run like a wild woman. We gotta run. See how big and ugly that thing is? So, all right, well, that's what I'm playing. It's called Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't even know what quest I'm on, but I need to get my act together. And what is that down there? Oh, I hate those flying birds. We are not going that way, I can tell you that much. Oh, Terri, get it together, girl. Get it together. All right, well, that's what I'm going to do while I eat. All right, bye. I know. Sorry if you got seasick, but I had to show you.